So what do you think you could do to make sure that your left hand is very confident, just like your right hand?
Um, Probably memorize the left hand.
Yeah, I definitely think you could. Let's just say to yourself, okay, this week I'm going to memorize the left hand of the last three measures. And that means that you're going to repeat it pretty often, right? So why don't we have some fun repeating this and let's figure out some ways we can change it around so you're excited about practicing it only with a left hand. So what would happen if we stopped on every thumb? Every time you have a note with a thumb. So we do that. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we're going to take the rhythm all out of whack, but this way. Why do you think this is a good practice strategy?
Cause like when you have to like I don't know sometimes like cross the thumb or something. That's like the part you mess up.
Yeah, sometimes the thumb is really close to the other fingers, right? And so you have to be really sure where that thumb goes. Okay, so let's try that. Good. And all good Baroque music, your 16th notes are connected, which means your eighth notes are what kind of articulation?
Staccato.
Yeah, not really staccato. Did you say staccato?
Yeah,
More,
more like not so.
yeah, not so short, right? So they're detached, right? Yeah, like you could call it kind of portato, a little sticky. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that again. That was fun doing that, wasn't it? Let's try that again. Very good. And when you get to the bottom, see, can you have that drop and roll motion be like it's suddenly a very jolly large person that's come in the room? Top, bop, bom. Okay, so big sound, round sound. That's much better. Good. Yes. And how will that change the way you end this entire piece?
It'll sound like more confident. Like it's a
Apps. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. And the phrase shape will go all the way to the end. All right. So let's say, do you have a pencil by you?
yeah.
Okay, good. So why don't we say your left hand by itself with the thumb being held. Let's do that 5 times a day. And of course, you don't have to do this for eternity, right? But for a good a good week, it would be great, right? And then how else could you change that? So we have another way to practice. You could do a full unit like that. Okay. So, and I'm gonna say that every time you have a bigger beat, da 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 da, you can feel like you're doing a gentle push off, so that you really feel, yeah, the nuance of the phrase, and you have a good fluidity in your arm. You want to try that one unit there? Good. I was just telling my pedagogy class that you're not supposed to tell students to try. You're supposed to tell students that yes, you can do it. Go ahead
Do it.
and play it, but not try, right? Because they're really going to be able to do it. I learned that from my doctoral years. So, so don't try, do. Okay, so let's do that again with those gentle push-offs. Good. One more time. Oh, you're looking good. So then let's go ahead and play the next unit with the same kind of physical gestures of dropping and rolling. Yay, good. Two more times for that. Good. 2 more times. Very nice. Good. Okay, so then you can do it that way. Let's say 3 times for each one of those units. Wasn't that great to start in the penultimate measure?
Yes.
Ooh, right? You leave no stone unturned. Right? That's called regrouping as a practice strategy because you start in the middle of a phrase, which is not easy to do, right?
Which finger are you supposed to say?
Exactly. But when you regroup, then you know for sure you're going to be really confident about that. Excellent. Excellent.